All right, good afternoon. You want to say hi?
Hello.
We're just going to share a video with you a little bit about Woody is going to mention to you on Friday that we're going to really invite you to start doing the Discovery Bible Study bookmarks. And as a church family, we're going to hopefully start in the book of James. And so one of the things that Woody asked Morgan and I to do is just kind of share with you a little bit of how you can still do that without meeting a person, because the idea of the Discovery Bible Study is for you to get 3 or 4 people and to meet weekly with them and sit down and have a conversation. But in the times that we're in right now, we're not really encouraged to do that. And so we're going to share with you just a couple ideas of how you can do this without actually meeting in person. And for some of you, this will be really like, oh, you'll be like, I already knew all this. For some of you, you won't understand anything we're saying. But we just want to give you a couple ideas. So Morgan's going to share one with you, and then I'll share one with you, and we'll kind of bounce back and forth.
One of your first options that you can use is something called Zoom, and I believe that it is a free account that you can create, and it allows you to kind of have a video conference call with, I think it's like up to 10 people, but with this DBS, like it's supposed to only be a small group of 3 or 4 anyways. So just being able to get 3 or 4 of your closest friends or the people that you are trying to start this with or are interested in starting this with, getting them all set up with free accounts, and then you schedule a meeting, and it sends a notification to everybody at that time, gives you a link, and you just click that link and everyone is in on the Zoom call. So and then you're able to kind of have this face-to-face meeting without actually meeting. So it's pretty cool.
Another simple option, this one's simple, is just set up a text group, a group chat on your phone. You can just message multiple people and encourage each other to read the passage that you're supposed to read for the week. And then you could just text your conversations back and forth, like when it says, what do you learn about God? You could send your response and I'll talk about that and then move on to the next question. So you could just text like normal with maybe a group of people. Really looking for groups of 3 or 4 people to do this with. So texting would be a simple option. Morgan's got another video option.
Skype is another video option. That's probably one that you guys have heard more of. I am not sure how many people can be on it at once, but I'm pretty positive it's at least 3. I haven't used Skype in forever because of FaceTime, but that is another option. Is just everyone downloading the Skype app, sending a message saying, hey, get on Skype at 5 o'clock tonight. We're going to do our DBS. And then you guys are all on there together and you can, again, have this meeting face-to-face virtually. So.
Another option, if we go back just a little bit, you can go back to email. You're able to put as many people as you want in an email. You could just read the passage and then answer the questions in an email and then have that conversation back and forth with one another. For some of you, you're more comfortable with that email process, so we could do that. And then Morgan's got one more with you, and I'll share one more, and then we'll be done.
The other one is for iPhone users. There's also an option if you're not an iPhone user. But iPhone users, you have FaceTime, and you can set up a group of however many people. We did it with some church camp kids, and we've had like 12 of us on before. It's a little bit chaotic because you've got these squares bouncing all over your screen, but it's really cool. It's really fun. You get to see a lot of people's faces and talk at the same and just like touch base with a bunch of people. So a FaceTime group is definitely a good option. If you aren't an iPhone user, you can do the same thing with Facebook Messenger. So you can set up a messenger group on Facebook, and you have the video conference option through that as well. So whether you are iPhone or not, as long as you have a smartphone, you can use your Facebook Messenger app. Did I say iPhone or smartphone? As long as you have a smartphone, you can use the Facebook Messenger app. If you have an iPhone and everybody else in the group has an iPhone, then you can do the FaceTime option. So.
And then the last option we have for you, just to give you a little bit more information, is there's an app called GroupMe. That is actually what I'm using to stay communicated with the teens, and it is just basically a large group chat for anybody, for any types of phones. And what's neat about it is even if you don't have a phone, you can use your email address and download this app onto your iPad or your tablet or or whatever it is that you use. And so it's just another form of texting. And so we just wanted to give you a few options. We know that this is a different time. We've been saying that. This is a different time for everybody. But this is a time really where we can take time to step out of our comfort zone, to contact some people and say, hey, do you want to learn about God together? And the bookmarks are really simple. This isn't the James one that we're encouraging you to do right now, but it does have all the scriptures on there, and then the questions are on the back. So we do just encourage you to step out. Do it with your family. Even if you don't want to reach out to somebody else, sit down as a family and do this once a week, or however many times you want to do it a week. But we believe that this is a great tool that we've been given that we can use. And so we just want to encourage you with that. If you have any questions,
we won't have all the answers.
We don't have all the answers, but we will try to answer them. You can reach out to us, or just find someone that knows a lot about technology. They probably know more than we do. But have a great day.
Bye, guys.